Hey guys, welcome back to the CulePodcast. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another match reaction. Deportivo versus Barcelona. Barcelona managed to get a 3-1 victory away from home. But guys, before we get started, we talk about the match. Guys, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. But guys, also apologies for not being able to make a watch along. I was doing some other stuff, and so I wasn't able to give you guys a watch along. But in regards to Barcelona's match about the Deportivo Alaves, let's first look at the lineup in which um, Barcelona started with. Almost finally a great win, but disgraceful referee 100%. We finally see like an actual, decent performance from Barcelona, but that was ruined towards the end from that shambolic and absolutely scandalous refereeing. But guys, let's look at the lineup that Barcelona lined up with. And obviously, like no surprises really. Barcelona don't really have much to work with. You had Iñaki Peña in goal, Joao Cancelo starting in the left back, Pau Cubarsí again, another star who I thought had a brilliant game, but coming off around the 83-minute mark for Inigo Martinez. You had Ronald Araujo, Jules Koundé in the midfield. You have Frankie de Jong, Christensen, and Gundogan. And up top, you had Pedri, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. Now, something that I was really surprised with was that Xavi, he actually tried something different, and he went with Christensen as that CDM, as that pivot. I did make videos in the past commenting and talking about, hey, this could be an experiment that Xavi could try onto the pitch, having Christensen as that pivot. That could work. Christensen, he has all the characteristics, of a CDM. He's great defensively. He has great ball distribution. He has some good defensive awareness. And partnered alongside Frankie de Jong, it could be a partnership that works. And now, in this game, I wouldn't say like the game was perfect from Barcelona defensively. Deportivo Alaves, they still created lots of chances, but overall the performance was better than recent weeks. And I would agree that this structure still needs some fine tuning, but I definitely want to see more of Christensen in that pivot role. I thought he played really well, and you saw in that reflected into Barcelona's performance. That was a very soft to give a yellow card. Absolutely, absolutely, guys. We are going to be talking about that. If the referee doesn't get banned, then it's pathetic, and the red card should be suspended, should be reduced. It was unfair. If Vitor Roque, if that red card doesn't actually get appealed and get rescinded, then guys, just stop watching La Liga, because there's absolutely no way that that's a red card. Christensen has played CDM for Chelsea and Denmark. Exactly. So that even reinforces my point, saying, hey, this can actually be a good way to go about this. Christensen should play in that position, and Araujo is looking more suspect. That Samuel goal was his mistake. Yes, guys. In the goal that Deportivo Alaves scored, Hector Fort, he's beaten on a little counter, but it's not Hector Ford's fault. Then it's actually Frankie de Jong who comes in and tries, to block. I believe who's the player that gives the assist? It's I think he comes off. Wait, actually, who is it? It's Sosa. No, Sola. It's Sola who beats Hector Ford, who did come on for Joao Cancelo. Joao Cancelo came off around the 46-minute mark, maybe a knock, so something like that. I don't know if Cancelo's injury isn't going to be anything too serious. And he basically puts in a cross after beating Frankie de Jong, which I think Frankie de Jong, how can you be beat in that situation? And Araujo just staring at the ball. And then Samu, who once again scored in what's it called, in the first game, we were playing at our home stadium in the Estadio Montjuic, and he actually tore our defense apart. He once again scored, and Araujo was just caught staring at the ball. Araujo, yeah, I do agree, in recent weeks has been a little bit suspect, and I would definitely want to see him improve his level. By the way, I'm currently watching Bologna. I want to see how Diego Mota teams plays. Definitely let me know how that goes. Because as you guys know, like Diego Mota, he is being linked with the Barcelona job, and that is definitely a candidate for the position. But guys, looking at this situation, this is Vitor Roque's red card. Now, have you guys seen this sequence of play? First of all, and Pedri is fouled right here. And how is this a second yellow card for Vitor Roque? Look at this, boys. Absolutely shambolic. And now I can't show them anymore because then it's copyright. But guys, this is the image in which Vitor Roque is sent off. Vitor Roque barely graces the Alaves defender, and the referee gives him a red for that. Absolutely, absolutely embarrassing. And Vitor Roque as well. He came in in what minute? Around the 60th minute mark, something like that. Yeah, he came on in the 60th minute mark, and in his first couple of minutes, he managed to get on the score sheet just 3 minutes into the game. And Vitor Roque absolutely, gave us the winner. But also, guys, you have to talk about the work that Lamine Yamal did in this game. Lamine Yamal, it's crazy to think that this guy is only 16 years of age. Lamine Yamal is so talented. I don't know if you guys have seen that little dribble on social media. I definitely posted it on Twitter, but he was absolutely phenomenal. And I definitely don't want to see him burn out because it's absolutely quality. The referee already made up his mind to send him off. And guys, and what's funny enough is that there were multiple instances throughout this game where you're saying like, "Hey, that's a yellow card. You should book him." Or, "Hey, I understand that's a foul. You should call that." No, but he calls this a foul and he calls this a yellow card. It's absolutely scandalous. But overall, looking at the performance, as I said, it was a much improved performance from Barcelona. Cubarsí, absolutely phenomenal. It's, once again, only 17 years of age, but he looks so composed out onto the pitch. Rajo looked a little bit suspect. Gundogan, he did get the second goal, and he got the assist for the first, in which Lewandowski put it away. And then this has been Lewandowski's first quality goal in over 2 months. I would say this is the first time Lewandowski has put in a decent and slash good performance in a while. And from here on out, I definitely want to see Xavi implementing with this setup. And once again, boys, you see Barcelona line up with the four midfielders. Um, and the performance reflects that. But guys, let's look on social media and let's see the reaction from people. So we go right here. Barcelona will most likely appeal against Roque's red card, which they do for almost every red, but never seen any of Barcelona's appeal actually being considered. Yeah, and funny enough, Barcelona appeal almost every single red card, but it never happens. And once again, guys, today Vitor Roque had today's demonstration of the ridiculous referees of La Liga. We are with you, Roque. And once again, absolutely changed the game. Xavi, there are no injuries today. Gundogan had a knock on his back, but it's nothing. I replaced Pedri because he was tired. I brought in Fermin to provide a little bit more legs on to the team. And Gundogan, he did come off for Fermin Lopez, and at first I was thinking like, hey, is Gundogan injured? Did Barcelona, pick up another injury? And if that was the case, Barcelona would be averaging one injury per game. And luckily, that is not the case. Is there a big break now for the Granada game? Yamal is looking a bit exhausted. He shouldn't be played a lot. Now, Barcelona, they are going to have like a week's rest because, we have been knocked out of the Copa del Rey, unfortunately. So Barcelona, they're going to have a week until we play again. It's going to be next Sunday, February the 11th. And that's before we start gearing up towards the Champions League, because after we play Granada on the 11th of February, we're going to be playing next Saturday. Okay, so a week's time. And then we play against Celta Vigo away, and then we face Napoli on the 21st of February. So, guys, we have 2 games before we have that huge clash against Napoli, and hopefully we see some players return for that huge game. If it's done by a Real Madrid player, it wouldn't have been a card, but the opponent will be booked. I was just looking at that. I was just looking at Cole, and I was just seeing like, hey, when you're looking at how Jude Bellingham and how Vinny act, and there's a couple instances where they don't get a red. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, boys, because I was actually I was funny enough looking at that. And then I was like, bro, how? But I'll see if I can pull up and then I'll show you guys. But thoughts on Andres Christensen as CDM? I thought he did a very good job. I thought he brought some stability into that midfield, and I thought the overall structure of the team was a lot better. I didn't see the team broken or as you would say, like unbalanced. I saw the team actually being balanced and structured, and I want to see this going forward. But it's not perfect. Obviously, there were some defenses mishaps and lapses of concentration. It's not perfect, but once again, we have 2 more games, to fine tune to see what's working for that game against Napoli. Do you think Rafinha should be sold? I mean, with this Yamal, Rafinha can't touch him until Yamal gets injured. See, here's the thing. I'm a fan of selling Rafinha for big money. However, if Barcelona they do sell Rafinha for big money, then the only solution that the only winger that you're going to be left with is Lamine Yamal. And the thing is, what happens if Lamine Yamal gets injured? Then you have no natural wingers on the pitch. You only have Ferran Torres and Joao Felix. Joao Felix, we don't know if he's going to be staying until next season. And Ferran Torres, he is a natural winger. And so I would like Rafinha to be sold, but if he's sold, I also need Barcelona to bring another winger in. Maybe a Nico Williams, someone who's actually a proper, pure winger. But we have to see what happens in the summer. A win is a win at this point. Like we need to win every game before we face Madrid and Girona again. Even Girona dropping points for bad refereeing. Absolutely. And guys, tomorrow we're going to be seeing. Well, I think later today we're going to be seeing Girona play Real Sociedad. So that's going to be a clash that we need to keep a lookout. And tomorrow it's going to be the Madrid derby. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Girona and Real Sociedad they're going to be playing tonight at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then tomorrow it's going to be the Madrid derby. And so Barcelona winning today is absolutely vital because what does that mean? It means whoever drops points, either Girona dropping points, Real Sociedad dropping points, Real Madrid or Atletico, Barcelona they are going to recoup some ground and tonight's win just makes it even better. Atleti better beat Madrid. Absolutely, absolutely. But I don't know if that would be the best scenario because you see, Atletico Madrid they are ahead of us in the league. I mean, well, actually they're tied with us, but see, they have a better goal difference. I'm wondering, could potentially a draw be better? Having both Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid drop points. But obviously, guys, it's better that Real Madrid lose. It's that simple. What's more shocking is Bellingham called Greenwood Raven, but no action against him. This should be big news, but nobody cares because it's Madrid. And what's funny enough, Getafe they filed a report, and La Liga they hired a lip reader, but still nothing has come out of that. And we all know what he said. It's plain and simple, and there's still no punishment. I don't mind Girona winning tonight as long as Madrid lose tonight. At some point, Madrid might drop points. A draw would be better. Once again, Madrid, either Madrid dropping points, whether that be either a draw or a loss, it would definitely be in Barcelona's favor. But guys, let's look at some quotes from Xavi. Let's see right here. Winning is always positive, and there are 2 victories after my decision. I already said that it was necessary, and here's the team's reactions. Today, finally, we have been more effective. The team has fought. We have been good with and without the ball. It was a good game that strengthens us. Absolutely. Christensen is a great center back, but due to his technique and good touch, he can adapt perfectly to this position. And this is referring to that CDM. It makes me angry to concede to concede a goal so quickly. We must make tactical fouls. We had talked about it and worked on it, but it's only the negative moment. There are few like Lamine. He has it all. There are no injuries today. Blah, blah, blah. That's good. Just in, Xavi Hernandez has confirmed that Barcelona will appear with Roque's red card. Hopefully that gets rescinded because we definitely need him for the next upcoming matches. Mendy's Roda is always a difficult round. We were solid in general when we played a good game. The improvement has nothing to do with Xavi's announcements. The team is aware that it was necessary to recover the strength of last year, defend well, and that's something that's been missing for the past couple of months. During my first chat with the captain after joining Barca, something really struck me. He said, "One thing you should know is that Madrid get a 10-point refereeing bonus every season, so that we can only win La Liga if we're clearly better than them. You have to be mentally prepared for that." I assumed he was pulling my leg. After a couple of games, I told the captain, "I thought you were joking, but seems you are right." After a few more games, I said, "Only 10?" He laughed and said, "Didn't want you scaring me too much from the start." Wait, who said this? Yeah, 100% Pique said this. Bro, that's something that Pique would definitely say. Um, but yeah, those were some quotes. Some more quotes. Let me see if there's anything more. Okay. But yeah, this is crazy to see. Um, the Birmingham accent, most people think it's the he said rubbish. Ah, look at that. Meanwhile, Lewa showed a sign, gets banned. Bellingham to change the rule. Atletico should draw the game and injure Vinny and Bellingham for full season would be a great result for us. I know it sounds bad from, but Madrid deserves this. I definitely want to be seeing that match to see who drops points. These Spanish refs should get a pay deduction for these horrible decisions. Absolutely agree. Kings League refs, La Liga referees. At this point, any referee in the world is better than La Liga referees. And I said this in a group chat with some friends. The La Liga referees are the most incompetent people in the world. But guys, overall, just looking at the match, Barcelona, they get the 3 points. It was a much improved performance from the past couple of games. Vitor Roque, he showed some more improvement. It's just a shame that he got that red card because I wanted to see more from him. And in these next upcoming matches, he's definitely going to get more playing time. And I want to see how Xavi uses him and how he adapts to Barcelona because early signs they're very very promising. All the fundamentals are there. His movement is absolutely fantastic. He's able to get into the right positions and his finishing, that's something that's going to be giving us goals. To be honest, Vitor Roque is slowly improving. He'll be a big time moving forward. Yeah, and then looking forward, he can, be looking to replace Lewandowski. Is HH covering any league match? I don't know at the moment. I think he's going to be covering the Madrid derby tomorrow. Of course, he's going to be making a hangout for that. But if he makes any like Barcelona type video, I'll try to make it. But what usually happens is that like the StreamYard link is full and I'm not able to join, so that's why I'm not joining. But guys, just final thoughts on the match. Barcelona, they played well. Lamine Yamal, fantastic. Pau Cubarsí, immense. The experiment with Christensen as a CDM worked out well. Gundogan once again, showing how if he's in a proper structure, and being advanced onto the pitch, he's able to to get on that score sheet. I believe Ilkay Gundogan, he's on course to break his personal all-time record of assists. I think he's currently on 7 or 8, and he's going to be looking to break that. Absolutely phenomenal from him. But guys, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts about the match. On Monday, we are going to be making a video, talking about the, this game in a little bit more detail, looking at the news from tomorrow, and to see whether Madrid draw points. We're definitely going to be making a video about that. Even Neymar struggled in his first year, and Suarez as well, guys. Remember Suarez when he first came in, he was banned. Because of the World Cup, where he beat Chiellini. He struggled in those first couple of games, and then look how he turned out. I saw some fans, just absolutely butchering Vitor Roque just from the start, when he barely got any minutes, and that's not the way to go. He's covering AFCON, absolutely. Yes, he is Nigerian. The best thing about Vitor Roque is his positioning. He has a striker instincts, right place at the right time. Absolutely, absolutely. Suarez was banned because of cannibalism. Yeah, bro, it was that incident in the World Cup. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. This is Spanish football in a nutshell. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad that the La Liga referees they're so incompetent because they've cost us so many points in this season. But once again, you guys, thank you guys all for watching. Right now, I'm gonna go get hit a workout, and then I'll be back with some more Barcelona news. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on the match. Okay, and as always, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys.